Hey y'all, here I am at my favorite thrift store. I've got a little cart haul, kind of just showing off what I put in there and found. Really happy to have found a whole bunch of like Y2k and like late 2000s dolls and this Polly Pocket set. She didn't come with a lot of her things, but she came with like, a good amount of them, which is really cool. Y2k doll haul. It's raining currently, but at least we found the dollies. Princess Belle, always wanted a Belle doll from the old Mattel release. Got a little Barbie car, kind of dusty, but I can clean it up. And then we have Miss Fairytopia, Purple Girl, and this articulated Barbie fashionista. Didn't check her face to see if it was like stained or if the hair was cut or not, but if it is, she can be a body donor. And then I got another like 2005 Fashion Fever era Mattel Barbie. Parents complained about this face because it was apparently too ugly, so they stopped using it, but I'm glad I got this one at least. And then we got a little mermaid in this pack as well. They're from like the cunty like glam era Barbie from the 2010s, and yeah, happy about that. Really happy I scored this Polly Pocket little playset. I don't know if it comes with all the pieces, but I do see a dress floating around in there, and that's all I really need for Miss Polly. Always wanted a Polly Pocket playset slash like dolls growing up. I think the set is really cute. This is from like the Hasbro version of Polly Pocket. Oh nope, not even. I lied. It's still Mattel. Apparently this has a color change feature or whatever. Don't know if I'm gonna be testing that out or not. But yeah, got this cunty little Barbie car. That was $3. It's very dusty, but I can clean that up. We have Miss Belle. I'm really excited about this doll in particular. This face sculpt was not used for very long at Mattel, unfortunately. And I didn't even realize this before, but this little fashionista is an articulated one. So either I'm giving Odile a new body, or this fashionista can slay on her own. Then we got this little Fairytopia, purple girly. This lavender. Hey y'all, here I've got everything out of the box. Or not boxes, but bags. Oops. Did not get any of these new in box. I've just gone ahead and wiped down all of the dolls without their clothes on with like disinfectant wipes. I believe I used just these right over here. Just because I am gonna have to like wash them very, very soon. But beforehand I just wanted to go ahead and like go in with a little bit of like a, not like, strong chemical, just to make sure that they were extra disinfected, because I did find them at the thrift store. Here we just have this like really, really cunty looking Barbie doll. I don't know what year she's from. I'm not even sure if this outfit right over here came with her, but her makeup is like leading me to believe that maybe it did come with her, although I'm not entirely sure. But this outfit is very cute. It's very mid-2000s coded. Got little capris over here with like glitter in them that are denim. A little belt. And then we have this like little like top right over here. It's very cute. I just redressed her like right over here because I think she kind of looks like Brooke Hogan in her Everything to Me music video. I don't know if anybody knows that song, but I think she looks a little bit like her. I'm really happy to get this like Barbie fashionista too, because even her headband is on and it's like attached to her. It's like sewn onto her and stuff like that. Plus this like Barbie Fairytopia doll right here is absolutely perfect. She's missing her wings, but I could just make her wings. I don't really care, honestly. Here we just have a little mermaid. I'm not sure if she's just from a generic mermaid line or she was from one of the movies, but here she is. She's very pretty. I'm honestly not mad that she was in the little package with her. But yeah, I think she looks like Miss Brooke over there. I kind of tried to dress her like her a little bit. Didn't really succeed. I need a lighter wash like denim. But yeah, anyways. Here we've got Miss Polly Pocket. I'm really happy to own this little Polly Pocket set. You guys have no idea. I always wanted like this Mattel era of like Polly Pocket specifically, because it's the era that I would have grown up with too. She came with little shoes and extra accessories, but I bagged those just so I don't lose them, because I'm very notorious for losing things and I don't want to lose those tiny little pieces. But yeah, she even came with like shoes and 2 little dresses that were like not broken. She came with a 3rd dress, but it kind of split. I'm not sure if I can like fix it. And then there was like this robe that she came with that was just like totaled. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to fix that at all either. But yeah, this playset is cute. I don't know how much it would have costed back in the day, but I paid around like $4.50 for it in total. I think this thing is really cute with a little rotating star stand right in front of the mirror. This little like spa day set is really cute. And I really like this part over here because when you open up this little thing, just have a bunch of little like perfumes or like nail polishes or whatever the hell that is. Yeah, really happy that I have this little set. I was like so like awestruck that there were so many like y2k finds at that thrift store, just because the last time that I went there I didn't find like any dolls at all. I mostly just found clothing, which is fine, but it seemed like somebody had donated their entire like y2k childhood collection. And I wonder if like most of these dolls were like donated from somebody's like, you know, little collection or whatever the hell. But yeah, I'm happy to end up with the things that I did end up with. Especially this car right here. I know it's a little broken along the sides and it's like missing its mirror and stuff like that, but I don't really give a crap at all. It's like one of the more budget cars too, because you can't even open the doors and stuff like that, but it was like less than $4, and I tried wiping it down as best as I could right now, but I'm gonna have to do more wiping just because it is still very dusty. It's not sticky or grimy at all, thankfully. And this little Belle doll from Mattel is like really sticky. She's got like a glue head problem. And so does this doll right over here. I don't know if you can tell on her face, but it's kind of extra shiny just because she's extra sticky. But I'll use those for a video on how I treat the like glue heads in dolls, specifically the like Mattel dolls. Because we all know that Mattel is notorious for putting glue in the dolls' heads from around maybe like 07 to around like 2016, I believe. I've done many glue treatments before on like Monster High dolls specifically. I did one over here on this Cupid and like several other ones. But yeah, I'm really happy to get these dolls. I'm not sure if I'm going to be restoring them in this video right now, just because I did just want to film a small little haul or whatever. But yeah, let me know if you guys know of any of these dolls and can identify like this one for me specifically. I also just wanted to add too that when I went in there, these were kind of like the only really like nostalgic like pre-20 like 11 or like 2012 dolls that I saw in there. The rest of the dolls that I saw in there were like trashed LOL OMG dolls. I saw a lot of those there. Some of them weren't trashed. The majority of them had all of their clothes too, but I don't really collect those anymore. And I also saw, funnily enough, the iCarly talking Carly Shay doll. She was wearing like basically her jeans and her top and her shoes that she came with, but she was missing her little cardigan and she couldn't work. But I did not get that doll because I don't care for that gimmick really, and like dolls talking or like singing. And also I already have a really cute looking Carly doll already. I'm not just gonna collect something just because it's nostalgic and like, you know, cheap. But I mean, to be quite honest, it was much cheaper than that doll goes for on eBay. Like even the cheapest one for like $25 they're selling on eBay. Because the one that I saw at this thrift store was about $2.49. She did have a stain on her face, which like definitely convinced me further, like, you know, not to get her, even if I like was about to think about it. But like, yeah, these were really the only nostalgic kind of dolls that were there. The rest of them were kind of just like recent releases. I did see a lot of the like Hasbro Disney princesses there as well. And like, yeah, I thought that was very fun. It was very nice to like walk in there and like see a whole bunch of new toys and stuff like that, because I found this Polly Pocket set in its box first while I was looking through like the plushies and like the baby type dolls, trying to see if I could find an American Girl or like Cabbage Patch Kid, because I had yet to find those at the thrift store yet. But yeah, really grateful and happy to find these, because I feel like I see all of these dolls listed individually on eBay for like different amounts of like money and like varying prices and stuff like that. But I think for a nice little like thrift haul and like thrift trip, all of these dolls were really fun to get, and I got a really great deal. I'm really happy. I just redressed her over here, but you know, her coming in this outfit is really cunty too. I love this era of Mattel clothing. Very well designed, very well constructed, and like really trendy pieces that are honestly still trendy now. Plus this Belle doll came with like her jewelry and stuff like that, or you know, her little choker, which I thought was really cute. And like this doll came with like a majority of like accessories. She has like a star belt and like a little studded bracelet and a necklace and this attached like headband and stuff like that. This one came with like a lot. I have to see which Barbie fashionista she is, if this is even her like original outfit or anything. But yeah, I might be restoring them soon in a different clip, but I don't know if I want to do them now just because it is pretty late and I do have work in the afternoon tomorrow, but we'll see. My total for all of this wasn't very expensive at all neither, considering the amount of money I probably would have spent on this one or any of these girlies individually on like eBay and stuff like that. I paid around 18, like 10 in total for everything that you see over here, which is really nice because, you know, I feel like getting a nice bundle of dolls for like below $20 is like kind of rare these days, especially like on the secondhand like online market with like shipping prices and all of that stuff, and sellers always trying to like, you know, hike up their like bundle lots like prices and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really happy to end up with these for the total of money that like I paid for them, because I do appreciate each and every one of these. And yeah, hope you guys like the little haul. It's really hilarious too, because even when I was at the register with my boyfriend, there was this one like really interestingly dressed man who asked me, he was like, "Oh, do you collect Barbies?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. I really like to." And he's like, "Oh, I used to collect some back when I was younger too." And the girl at the register who was like scanning my things was like, "Yeah, these Barbie dolls are like really pretty." And I'm like, "Yeah, they used to be even better too back then." And they both like at the same time, as well as my boyfriend, were like, "Yeah, for real." And the girl at the checkout was like, "Yeah, they're even more expensive now." And I'm like, "Oh, so you agree?" I just found that really hilarious too. I'm like, okay, Mattel, even non-doll collectors are agreeing that like your products are kind of like shitty now, and that they were kind of better before, but whatever. I would really love to start finding some like good condition like Bratz dolls at the thrift store too, just because I've only really ever found a Bratz doll at the thrift store like once when I was like a teenager. I had like just turned 16 the day before, and then went out to the thrift store and found a little birthday Yasmin, funnily enough. So yeah, I really hope to acquire some Bratz dolls throughout the thrift store, or through the thrift store rather. Also, if you're wondering about Miss Girl over here without her head, I was trying to figure out if I could find a Bratz doll that matched her like skin tone, because I wanted to make one of them look curvy, but this skin tone doesn't match any of like the Yasmins or like my Kiana, so she'll just have to slay without a head for now. And she still looks good, like. Hope you guys like this little haul. I have decided to restore these dolls in a separate video just because it is very late now. I should be getting to bed, but I am up filming just because it's literally what I do now. But yeah, hope you guys liked the little video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.